So this is a different style. Watch what I do, right? So for a minute I've been showing you this. How to lean back on the bike rack and how to practice like this. When you lean back on the bike rack for long enough and you practice like this, you're able to do it without a bike rack behind you if you exercise like you're actually, like that's your end goal, okay? Now remember, you're not throwing blows aimlessly. I'm not over here with it, okay? You start right here and you keep it tight like you're wrapping your hand with boxing wrap, okay? And you make an outer rim, and then you do an inner rim, okay? And then you go innermost rim, okay? And then you go the mostest, okay? And then you bring it back from the inside slowly out to the second rim, okay? I'm speeding it up a little bit to the third rim and to the fourth rim, okay? So that's one style. That's the style that I've been showing you. I'm gonna wait until this guy passes so I can explain what today's actual end goal is. All right, so today what I'm going to actually show you is I want you to pick a hand. It doesn't matter what hand it is. So you can start with your left or you can start with your right, okay? So if you have a bike rack, you could do it with your bike rack. But if you have anything that you could use to, to actually replace that in your neighborhood or, anything. You know what I mean? You could lean, if you're in your bedroom, you could lean against your dresser. If you're in your living room, you could use a chair. But make sure that that chair is weighted so it doesn't slide from behind you and you fall on your ass, right? So you could like put it against the wall and make sure the back of the chair is facing you, not the back of the chair facing the wall. And practice like that until you develop a strong enough back and strong enough legs to actually do it without them, okay? So today, you're gonna pick a hand, and this hand, what it's gonna do is gonna protect your jaw from getting knocked off of you, okay? So you start, but this is the one that's protecting me, all right? I'm actually gonna face this way so you can see it. And then again, you're gonna start from the outside and do like this, okay? And then go to the third rim, okay? And then go to the second rim, and then go to the inner rim, okay? And then bring it back. Inner rim, okay? And then the second rim, okay? And then the third rim, okay? And then the fourth rim. And then right when you're coming up real slowly, then you give them like that, real quick, you know what I'm saying? And that's the knockout. Because all here, you're softening them up, right? But you're also feeling, okay? You're feeling where he's gonna not be blocking at. You're feeling, you know what I mean? You practice. It takes a while, but you know what I mean? So you're pivoting. The whole time you're pivoting. Because whether you want to pivot or not, he's going to knock you back. You know what I'm saying? And then just at the right moment, when you blocked enough of his blows, or you know what I'm saying, you did enough blocking, whatever you're doing, then you come in and you lay him out like that with the 1-2 combination. So that's a combination. It's blocking and then a straightforward jab. You know what I'm saying? And then you practice with the other hand, okay? Now, one thing you got to get over is you're going to look awkward when you're not doing it with both hands. Because when you're doing it with both hands, you're doing a speed bag, whether you have a speed bag or not. And it makes sense to everybody. But everything that doesn't make sense makes dollars whenever it's your opponent and you're trying to knock out his sense.